Hello, Steve White, Steve Rs89. Well, I just got my new Springer, the War for Cybertron Siege one. Um, I didn't know they were doing a Studio Series movie color accurate one. I was waiting for that, and I got tired of waiting for that, so I bought this one. And then the day it arrives, literally, I ordered it a couple of weeks ago. It arrived today. Didn't even have time to look at it, and I see on Mega J Retro's channel that he's buying one from Hasbro Pulse. I'm like, where did that come from? How did I not know? I didn't see anyone talk about it. I didn't see anyone review it or do previews or mention it in upcoming releases or anything. Like, did they not know? Did they not care? How did I not know? So I wouldn't have bought this if I'd known they were doing the movie color accurate one from, the Studio Series for the movies. And then I sort of tried to embrace it because I thought, well, one of the things I like about the War for Cybertron ones is they have clear plastic for the glass in the windshields and stuff. And he does have a little section on the back here. I thought, well, that'll probably be painted opaque if they do one for the movie universe. So I thought, there's that. And I did get it loose for cheaper than, one in a box. So I sort of thought, just make a piece of it, because I originally bought this one because I had the original one, but it was in bad condition. And I wasn't happy because I didn't have a good Springer. So I bought this one. It was a reissue. And for some reason, this chest part is die-cast metal when my original one was plastic. So he's already top-heavy and had no feet. And now he's even more top-heavy because it's die-cast metal, he falls over. So I wasn't happy with that. So I thought, screw it, just get the Siege one. If they release another one, later on, you'll get that. You'll have a variation, alternatives, whatever. Either way, I don't mind if I buy something, then something better comes out later and I replace it. But not on the same day. I didn't even get time to look at it. I just stood it next to the other figures and thought, he's a little big, because I think he should be deluxe, because he just doesn't look any bigger in the show, like the character when he stands for the other characters. And then I actually started looking at the one on Hasbro Pulse, because I didn't want to look, because I'm like, I don't want to know what I just missed, because I wouldn't have bought this if I knew that was available. I would have just bought that. If I'd waited 2 more weeks, and then I noticed something. It's leader class. It's 8.5 inches, 21 centimeters. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's like Ultra Magnus size. That's huge. So I thought, I think I'm happy with this now. Because I noticed some little things like the colours aren't totally accurate. I thought they were. But this panel here should be dark green. His hand should be light green like his thighs. And this section here should be light green like his thighs and his face. And also the weathering here. When I saw pictures of it, it was always lit up like silver and it looked really bright. It didn't stand out so much. But when I look at it, all I see is the dark side of silver. Like when it's not catching the light, it just looks dark and it's a bit too much. So I was like, the colour's not great. But one thing I do like about the War for Cybertron ones is they always have like clear plastic for the windshields and stuff. Whereas the other ones, they tend to colour them like the cartoon where they do them opaque. I thought, well, at least he's got that. So I got him now. I got him loose. I saved a bit of money. And he's got the glass, so maybe that'll be okay. And then I actually go and have a look at the one on Hasbro Pulse, because I didn't want to look at it, because I'm like, don't look at it, it's just going to hurt. And I had a look, and yeah, it was leader class. I'm like, oh, he's too big. He's like the size of Ultra Magnus, and he was too big, and he's Ultra Magnus. He sort of matched the size of the original, but he looked too big for all the other figures. When you're standing next to them, he looks ridiculously huge. And this one even looked a little bit big. He's the same size as Blaster. And I sort of thought, they should have done him as a Voyager, but it's okay. I can live with, they should have done him as a Deluxe. I can live with a Voyager. Which is weird because I got Hot Rod, and he was supposed to be a Voyager, but yet he was Deluxe class, except he had those, like, pointed wings on the back, and that came up to, like, 7 inches or whatever. And they counted that as the height, because I consider the foot to head the height, and if they've got something on their back, a backpack or wings or something that stand up higher, that shouldn't count in the height, but they did, and they passed him off as a Voyager when he's really a Deluxe, and he's the same size as Cup and Blur, and he feels really small next to Springer. So yeah, it's been a roller coaster ride. I wasn't happy because I didn't have a Springer, then I got excited because I bought this, and then this one was top heavy and the die-cast was falling over. So then I ordered this, and I was happy because, hey, I have one. I was happy for about a second, didn't even get to really look at it, and then I find out they did the one I wanted, and if I just waited 2 weeks I would have got it. And then I was happy again because I looked at it and realised that it's totally the wrong scale. So yeah. it's been a weird day, but I'm gonna go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the size issues with the Studio series, because I think this has been a problem. Galvatron is too small, Ultra Magnus is too big. Perceptor should have been the same size as Blaster, I felt like, and I think Springer should have been a deluxe. And Hot Rod, well, I kind of bought a Hot Rod thinking a Voyager Hot Rod would sort of feel like Rodimus Prime next to the others, so it'd sort of be a way of saving buying both. But yeah, he was tiny, so I don't know. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Let me know what you think of this one versus the new recolored one and the size. I'm kind of okay with this because I can actually repaint this and custom it. I can't do anything about the size. I think it's way too big.